Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with another Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Dice Battle. So it has been a little while since I've uploaded Dice Battle, and I actually recorded one the other day, well, battled it, and I realised I had this guy waiting to be edited, so my little fault there for not getting this guy up sooner, but as well, you'll see towards the end that it may be not 100%, but I'll show you what I mean anyway. So, nonetheless, let's get into it. So it was Evan and myself, or Amazon Evan, some of you may know him as, against Doom Clash and Stanley. So I think we just did a mixed here, but as per normal, I end up having more PUs in my team. So when I roll or pick, I end up with who I end up with. But yeah, it might have been RU and lower. I can't remember, but anyway. So over here, Stanley's Wish Cash jumps up into the sky, which, I was like, oh, damn it, okay, I don't know who it's coming on. And then Doom Clash goes for the Earthquake. I was like, oh, pretty good roll there, but I know they weren't all rolling. I believe Doom Clash wasn't rolling on the Discord server. So anyway, I got low enough, I popped my Tavro, but I actually rolled a 6, which was fantastic, because that means I get a chance to go for the Trick Room. And the best part is I went last, meaning I'm going first next turn. The only problem is, depending on what I roll, I might end up aiming on the Wish Cache. Anyway, I roll a 3-3, which is perfect, because that means I am targeting the Golurk, which is perfect, because it's actually the move I wanted. So now I can get an energy ball off, which I'm so happy about. After having that boost in special attack, I am going to take down that Golurk there, and that just felt great, honestly. So we're going to get the bounce coming down. Unfortunately, it's on me, because that sucks, because I would have really liked to hang around for at least another turn, but nonetheless, that happens. So I roll, get Roselia out of the 2 left to come in, and we see a Aurorus coming on the other side of the field. So I'm like, great, okay, cool. That really isn't good for who we've got out, but then again, you've played through it, you never know what's going to happen. So anyway, Evan gets another 5 in a row. This boy, seriously, ends up swapping into his last one, which is extra thick. So 2 of his 3 are weak against this ice here. So I end up rolling a 2-3, so meaning I aim for the one on the left with the 3, the odd number, but I did get Leech Seed, so I thought not too bad. Then he gets Blizzard, and I'm like, alright, okay, that sucks. Lucky we can both live. And yeah, guys, see this thing here? Extra thick, got bloody freaking frozen. So I'm like, not only is he already rolling so many 5s and that has to happen. So I guess we're a little lucky here. Stan Lee ended up getting a non-offensive turn there. But now the offensive turns are going to become a little more hazardous. So, not exactly looking forward to all that. So the only positive here is at least Roselia is going to get a little bit of HP back from this Aurorus. And when I say a little bit, I mean it's actually not too bad for the amount, because it's an Aurorus and that. So in the end I rolled another 6, and I thought, you know what, here, I just want to get rid of this Wish Cache now. I'm a little afraid after that Dragon Dance, so we do end up getting a swap there with the Aurorus as soon as it was Leech Seeded, which seems, as you go. But anyway, it didn't matter, because I got that Giga Drain and Wish Cache is going down, plus a nice chunk of HP back for Roselia again. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on. And of course, extra thick is still frozen, and also, losing HP to the hail. The only good thing is at least other people are also losing HP. So anyway, now, Stanley ends up bringing his Incineroar, which I'm like, great. None of us want to burst this thing right now. He gets Intimidate. I don't actually know if it matters with extra thick, but obviously it does not matter with this Roselia set. And then Doom Clash is now going to swap back into Aurorus again. So I'm like, okay, at this point I really started questioning Doom Clash's rolls, but nonetheless we'll go with it. So I got a 4 and a 6, so which means I'm using my 4th move on the even number side, which is the right, but because the 4th move is Synthesis, I actually just go for Synthesis. It doesn't matter about the second roll. Now, unfortunately, due to the hail, I actually only recover a quarter HP, not even half, so that was kind of sucky, because I would have liked that little bit extra HP, especially with the hail up and whatnot. But nonetheless, big thick boy is going to be taken down. I'm going to get a little bit, to me, thick boy should be called Cheetos, because it just looks like he's been eating that type of thing, or Dorito dust, or I didn't eat the Doritos. Anyway, so swap again, here we come. We're down, lost 1 each on our side of the field, and they lost 1 each, so it's not too bad at this point. So Evan continues to roll a 5. I roll a 3-3, which again we saw earlier is the Leech Seed on the Aurorus. I would like to have gotten a Giga Drain, but you know, it doesn't matter. But as I said, because of the hail being up, I actually didn't get a decent hit, but I get critical hit at here though, and that means I'm going to go down, as well as this swallow, which he was just forced to swap into. And again, he Doom Clash ends up getting the blizzard, you know, because we're all expecting that. Ridiculous luck. I mean, there hasn't been one turn here that looks like it could have been anything, even the swap. So unfortunately, I really do think Doom Clash really didn't roll at all. So anyway, I guess it's my turn to bring in Incineroar, and we're going to get the Haunted Weed here again. So I'm just hoping we can get a little bit going here. If we can get a bit of momentum, we could get ourselves into it. The only problem is this Aurorus is outspeeding and going for Blizzard, so I'm even wondering if he is possibly, the word I'm after is scarfed or something, but I'm not sure. But then again, we're not really using fast Pokemon either. So anyway, nonetheless, or whatever. Anyway, so I'm going for the Darkest Lariat there because I rolled with a 4, and 5 being an odd number, I have to aim on the left. Incineroar obviously gets through that confusion, which is so frustrating. He gets the knockoff off there. I would have liked him to hit himself in confusion to give Evan a chance. I don't actually think Evan landed an attack that whole match. That whole match he didn't. So anyway, I rolled a 4 again and a 2, so it's still on the even side, so I still have to keep aiming for this Incineroar, which I really don't want to do. I want to take out this stupid Aurorus. So anyway, he ended up obviously rolling to get U-turn, which, you know, at the same time I'm like, okay, fair enough, get out of here. I'm also like, great, now he's coming back in again later with the Intimidate, so I don't want that. Anyway, yeah, bring in that Luxray, we'll see what happens here. So I get 4 again and 2 again, so I'm still aiming on, you know, that side. But sorry, that was a bit early. The number didn't change. Sorry, this time I got a 6 and a 3. I can't re-edit that now, can I? With what I've done. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So he gets the Blizzard off, but luckily I don't die, I don't freeze, I can go for the cross chop, and I can take out this dumb Aurorus. But guys, at this stage it's pretty damn sure we've lost, and I'm actually surprised for having, you know, 1, 2, 3 of our last like 5 Pokemon week to Blizzard, and just having someone who seemed to not play a dice battle and just literally play a proper battle. This actually ended up pretty close, so I can't say I was I was unhappy with it. Oh my god, words. That was the only turn there that I was surprised on what he did. Doom Clash, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get flamed. Oh my gosh, what's the word? Anyway, I'm going to get destroyed there at the end, and I'm going to be taken out there. But I did still enjoy the battle. I just couldn't believe, though, Evan's absolute crappy luck. I mean, you know, I started with a double 6, and throughout it I got 3 6s in how many turns ago? 2, 4, 6, 8, about 10 turns, maybe give or take 1 or 2. And I got, yeah, around, you know, 4 6s. So, yeah, around 40% 6s. And how many 5s did he get? So that's kind of ridiculous. But that's how it goes. Again, I wish Doom Clash played it a little bit more for sure. And after a recent one as well, which seemed a little sus, though I do give Weaves more of a backing on what he did, that he was probably doing it right. I don't think he'd be one to cheat, at least nothing like that. If we do them again, we will be doing the rolls in the bot on the server so everyone can see, and that way you feel a little bit better if you think someone's cheating. But anyway guys, if you did enjoy that, I think let's energy ball that like button just because of that obliteration at the start. Don't forget Discord, Twitch and Twitter are linked down below, as well as the comment section. And finally guys, if you'd like to keep up to date, show your support or anything like that, the sub button is down there as well. I also should state, and hopefully it will be linked, but if you want to understand dice battles a little bit better, there should be a link down below for the rules itself. But if you would like, you can always go check out the other videos and the original basis explanation. There may be a couple of edits following it, but the first video ever uploaded for dice battles does have a minor explanation edit, so they're just in a playlist you can easily find. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.